All right, Coach, coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and our home team. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll run on first down. Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second down, it's Taylor, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This Week 1 matchup between the Colts and the Chargers, there are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons, both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl. Derwin James, an All-Pro as a rookie last year, up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run the counter. It's Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. From the gun, Rivers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 39. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations, so he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. To throw is Rivers. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Hey, Delta! Hey, 2.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a big shot.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Rivers to throw for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
12.
Throwing Rivers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
13th play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Vinatieri's kick is good. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. You really can't see it in his leg. Maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard. That's about it. But as long as he's booting them the way he's booting them, keep going, big guy.
Let's go. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
54, Mike, 54. Wildville.
Hey, Orbit.
Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Now.
54.
Hey, Echo.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Y'all not ready. What? Get it.
From the gun on third down. Herbert. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Stay there. Stay there. 190.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Hey, Brown 80.
Yeah, we get tired of seeing them.
Behind.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
A gain of 14.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Colts 10, Chargers nothing.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Get ready.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, Delta. Go.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey. 54 is Mike. 54 is...
And up.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got it to Williams. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Hey.
4 down. Check. Tight dog.
5.
Running on first down, Eckler. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah. Hey, Foxtrot.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. 58, boys. 58.
Clear. Lead dribble.
Off play action. Herbert. Open man is Cantrell. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Look, squeeze. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
I'm going to run you.
Hey.
Run you over.
Check. Go.
Second and 9 now. On the screen, this is Eckler. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
I can't believe they let you play.
Yo, go. Hey, seam 6. Play. Now.
Throwing on third and long. Herbert, he'll get this to Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. So on fourth down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. This is a 26-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Hey, Rocket. Hey, Delta. Load it. 80 hot.
Here's Taylor. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's third and 2.
Check three.
64, weak.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Colts.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack. 64 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Alpha. Go. Shoot.
To throw again. Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
30 base. Go.
On first down. Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
That throw into the arms of Allen. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. And he's the guy, Mike Williams, that the Chargers took 7th overall a couple of years ago. Battled injuries as a rookie, but in full health last year he caught 43 passes with a knack of really finding the end zone. 10 of those 43 catches went for touchdowns.
Greystone, Travis.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Now! Hey, Haywood!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Look at me. Go. Five.
A give. Eckler running to the right. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Herbert. Yeah, he's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but it's still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check pass.
Throwing again. Rivers. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Rivers now from the 50. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. To the air again here, Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
Get in the weight room.
Zero. Check. Red Delta.
56. Mike's 56. I got one.
Play action now. Rivers. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll go down at the 28. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on fourth down. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, we do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey!
Check 24.
Buzz!
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check.
Yes!
Check nickel. Watch out.
Hey!
Here, I need one over here. Jumper.
Go! Now!
Once more, here's Eckler. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Fair. Smooth.
Mike's 5-4. Where's Twist?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You circle the Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Hey, one set.
On 1st and 10, Herbert, he's got Allen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike's 5-4.
Look at me. Zipper.
Exit. Mike's 54.
Back to throw. Herbert is going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there, Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check. Check.
Hey, Zoo.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Ready? Mike 54. Mike 54.
Go.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Hey, Echo.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
And get it.
Back to throw again. This is caught by Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready? 30 base.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, Sam off.
Kill. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Watch the edge.
Hit it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
From the 29, Rivers into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
54's Mike.
Check, takes 3. 218, chopper. Hey, Delta.
Let him know. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Right on.
Throwing on first down. Herbert, Allen's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, box drop.
One set.
Blue draw quarters. Mike 54.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Clear.
Begin.
Five.
Here's Eckler. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Go now. 70, Indy. They gonna need some therapy after this. Check 43. Check 3. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. 61, matchbox, light, lead river.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Nice, sweetheart.
Put up.
Check 99. Check 99.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Fight. 54. Go.
Looking to throw. Herbert to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Badgley's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I got you, boy. Check.
Hey, Delta!
Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Hey.
Orange 5-4.
Check 24. Watch 24. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Double time. Everyone. Switch.
Leo.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
It's Eckler again. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Go.
4 down.
Hey, Charlie. Go. Shoot.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert got a man. It's complete. Williams. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Topper.
It's a safety crib. 49. Check 49.
Hey.
Banjo.
Now Eckler. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Danico Autry is in on the stop. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Hey, seam 6. Get it.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Let's go.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Get ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing, Rivers. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. Set. 30 base. Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Hey, check. Hey.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Big grip.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. It's coming this way.
Go. Ready.
From the gun, Herbert. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 29 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Why? Get wide.
Third and long for Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Melvin Ingram able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, G. Kill.
Now Rivers on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory.
Set, ready? 70, Indy.
Mike, 54. Check.
And ready? Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2nd and 15. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. It's good to have football back, isn't it?
didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.